So I was already planning on doing like a part one, part two with the comic haul, so with the, which is the comic haul with the comic reviews because I was only like I knew it wasn't everything finished by the time I'd be heading out. So I'll say this again. We're gonna be out of the house, kicked out of the house the next, starting tonight pretty much the next 4 days until Sunday. So I didn't. There's finishing up books. I kind of get. I just realized that I kind of did give myself a lot to read. And it wasn't honestly most of them. They're either just giving a second chance to these books or reading these books the first time. These are all in my personal collection, and one movie that was in the library. That one is Breadwinner. This one actually I should have gone. I should go today because this is due today, but not tomorrow. Like one day late. They don't care at all about that. But this is I really enjoy. I'm definitely glad I decided to watch it and not give up and just do it next time or watch it on the laptop 10 years from now. Definitely glad I decided to watch this one. I do recommend it to pretty much everyone. Like I think if you watch the trailer and you say that's interesting enough, I want to check it out, you'll be pleasantly surprised like I was. Before Watchmen, Comedian, and Rorschach, both written by Brian Lee Azzarello, both written by Brian Azzarello, and both insanely good. Like I remember last time, I remember not liking the Rorschach one as much as the Comedian one, but I can't say if I actually felt that way. You know, I was like, I remember, but like there was no no proof I could show to you guys. But I love this book. This is like, if you're gonna do it before Watchmen, if you're gonna do a Watchmen sequel, spin-off, prequel, whatever the hell, do it like this. Do it in a way where it doesn't insult the legacy of the original Watchmen, and it gives a valid excuse or valid reason to exist. Like this is honestly like the best of the best so far, and probably the one I like the most. And proves that Brian Azzarello is an insanely underrated writer. Black Panther vs. Deadpool. Second time reading this. First time I didn't like it all that much. I liked it a lot more the second time. I thought it was very enjoyable. It's Deadpool. If you're not expecting, you have your expectations as I want a fun comic, and that's what it delivers. We only find them when they're dead. If there's a pick of the week, there also should be a not pick of the week. And this is a drop of the week. This is awful. And I am so glad I only got volume 1, because the longest time, was like, the completist in me was like, oh, I gotta get all this before I even think about reading issue 1. And I'm glad I decided to stay, you know what? Let's read this once and for all. It was also because my library had at least a second volume, and the third volume was going to, like, read elsewhere or whatever, or hell, put in the materials request for my library to get that no other library has, having to get the hardcover that collects the entire series. I will not be doing that. This is boring. The other one I'm reading that I might drop, actually, is Ultimate by Al Ewing. I don't even like Al Ewing. And when he goes cosmic, I dip out for Al Ewing. I remember liking his Immortal Hulk. I read the first arc of that, I believe. Yeah, I did. Actually, the first hardcover. That was insanely good. And that's the only reason why I hesitate to say that Al Ewing is a bad writer. Only reason. And his Rocket book. And the Ultimate is getting better as it goes along, but I'll definitely be selling it when I finish it. It seems to be out of print, too. Out of print. Not just, oh, it's $100 on eBay. No, out of print. I can't find it anywhere. You could just tell me that, let's say I never got Ultimate. Let's say I never bought it myself. You could tell me that, it never existed, and I'd be like, yeah, okay. I would get confused. Of course, I'd be like, yeah, I thought it did exist. But you could tell me, oh no, it's this Ultimate book. You think you have this Ultimate book? I'm like, okay, guess so. Or got canceled in general. I believe you. That's more plausible. The series got canceled. The book got canceled. Rorschach and Strange Adventures, both by Tom King, and both series that improved upon their 50th time. Tom King, I actually like his work the 50th time I've read it. And both are good. I actually think I like Rorschach more than Strange Adventures. Strange Adventures is kind of every issue seems to overstay its welcome a little bit. But not to the point where it's infuriated, just to the point where it's like, okay, can we be done with it now? And then we're done with it, it's like, oh, thank God. But Rorschach, it's pretty good. Nothing that I would, recommend to someone who already isn't into Tom King. But I would say, if you read both of these, and you said, it was alright, read it again. You might like a lot more. Did not make me any more of a Tom King fan, however. I am still the same way as I was about Tom King. I've always been about Tom King. I think he's an overrated hack and an asshole. Death or Glory, I thought was alright. You know, does it deserve its prestige format? No. Was it a interesting enough read? Yeah. I think it will improve upon second read through. And that's it. Just a quick little reviews. Going over some books that I've read. Not a whole lot, but you'll be getting part 2 next time. And if you're following me on Instagram, we'll get them all at once if you wait long enough. Whenever the hell that happens. I just want to get a video out today because more than likely I'll be going to the library tomorrow. Speaking of which, I remember to bring this with me. I almost forgot to bring that with me. That's right too, this is the only book the only thing I had to return. My God, could you imagine I did that? I almost did that myself too. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go without it. My brain don't work anymore sometimes. 5 minutes, nice quick little video. That's it.